Hey everyone, time for another video. I get asked for my guacamole recipe often because I take it to places for your typical nacho dip, which I don't eat the nacho part anymore, but I use it for veggie dip so that when I go to some place eating low carb, I can still have veggies and dip and the great guacamole without having all the carbs of the nacho chips. I also love it on things like eggs and taco salad and lettuce tacos and things like that. So it's a great condiment to have that gives you so many nutritional little powerhouses in it with the avocado and the cilantro and anything else that you might throw in it that we'll go into in a minute. So I figured, let's make a video. It's a great one. So first, I always find it beneficial to have a few backup avocados because you never know when you're going to get a good one or a bad one. I prefer to buy mine a little on the green side and then I leave them sitting on the counter until you can just give them a nice squeeze and they're just slightly soft, and then I keep them in the fridge. They last a whole lot longer that way. And they don't go bad on you so quick because avocados, if you leave them on the counter, they're not ripe, not ripe, not ripe, all of a sudden too ripe and you can't use them. So that's one way I've found around wasting so many avocados. So to get the best scoop, oh, this is a nice one. Just cut around with a knife like I just did. Give the little avocado pit in there a whack with the knife. Toss it in. We're going to, because we're going away shortly and these avocados are just going to go bad before we get back, I am going to, oops, it's hard to cut through the tag. I'm going to use all 3 of the avocados that I've got, and then I'll have some nice guacamole to use up in between. Another nice one. I find this is an almost foolproof way to keep your avocados good until you need to use them. They last like an extra week in the fridge if you do them this way. But I'm just going to open up and hope for all 3 to be good ones. And I'll have a nice big batch of guacamole. Oh, look at that. 3 perfect avocados in a row. That never happens. All right. So then I'm just going to use a spoon and you just scoop in, scoop it out, toss in the bowl. If there's any little brown spots, great time to pick them out before you start mashing. But we will just put them all in here. If you wonder where I'm tossing all my garbage, I have this great garbage bowl that just lives on my counter when I cook, and all my garbage goes into it, so I'm not running back and forth the garbage can all the time. When I'm composting, I also will use it just for compost instead of garbage, but I don't compost in the winter, and it's winter here. Even though it's only November, we've gotten snow and cold weather, and I'm not liking it, hence why we're going away. Anyway, so pretty simple ingredient list here. We've got the 3 nice avocados in there, and into that we're going to put the juice of a whole lime. We're going to, I rolled the lime on the counter first just to get it nice and soft and squishy. You get more juice out of it that way. So we're going to squeeze that into the bowl. I've heard of some people using lemon in their guacamole as well. I am a lime fan. It just seems more traditional and it adds that really nice tang. I'm going to put 3 little cloves of garlic in here. I'm going to just press them through the garlic press one at a time. This is why I keep the garbage bowl there, because when you cook from scratch, you have lots of garbage all the time. And this just makes it quicker and easier. And we have one thing to dump at the end. Last one, we're just going to cut it all off. Now, I like it a little spicy, so we're just going to do about 8 shakes of, I'm using Frank's Red Hot here. You can use whatever hot sauce strikes your fancy, or leave it out if you don't like it hot, or you have people that you're serving that don't enjoy hot food. But that's in there. Then I'm going to put just about a teaspoon of salt in, and I'm using It's my salt jar, but I'm using the Redmond's Real Salt again, one of my favorite salts. And then we're going to mash this before we put any of the other add-ins. I've got this handy dandy little avocado masher. It's really cool. Totally, I'm going to say, useless gadget for anything else in the kitchen, but if you make guacamole, it's perfect. So you're just going to give it a mash and take it to the consistency that you like. Some people like completely smooth. Usually if I'm doing it as a veggie dip, I do it a little smoother, but if I'm doing it for a taco salad or eggs or anything like that, I don't mind a little bit of texture in it. So when you get to just a nice consistency, I like it as smooth or not, as you like it, then you can put add-ins in it. You can leave it like this. This will be perfect, exactly like it is. But then you can also throw a few different things in. I like tomatoes in mine because I like it nice and chunky, and it just adds a little bit of color and flavor. This is 2 of my garden tomatoes. I've hardly got any left because the snow came and killed all my tomato plants, but I have a few nice fresh tomatoes left. So that was just maybe, I don't know, half a cup of diced tomato. And then, because I am a cilantro fan, you can add cilantro. Let's see, I keep my herbs, I keep them in a jar in the fridge in water, and they last a little bit longer, so you're not wasting fresh herbs. If you leave them in a bag, they tend to go slimy and icky a lot quicker. But I'm just taking a nice handful of cilantro. Absolutely optional to leave this out. I know there's a lot of cilantro haters out there. Apparently it's genetic, why some people think it tastes like soap. But I don't think that's got 100% truth to it, because I love cilantro and both of my sons do not like cilantro. So maybe it skips a generation, I don't know. But I'm just gonna roughly chop up the cilantro here. Oops. Making extra noises on the video. But just give it a nice chop. Again, if you want your guacamole smooth, give it more of a dice so it's not leaving big chunks in there. But again, I like it a little chunky. So then we're just gonna scoop it all up. I'm gonna add it to the bowl. Then we're gonna give it a nice mix. I decided I'm working from home today and decided I wanted some scrambled eggs for lunch. But I also knew I needed to use up the avocados, so I thought, oh, let's make some guacamole to go on the side of the avocados, or on the side of the scrambled eggs. So that is all done, folks. Easy peasy. Bring it over a little closer to the camera. You can see how beautiful those colors are. I can't wait to eat it. It smells amazing. All right, that's it. Guacamole 101. I hope you all make it. I hope you all enjoy it. And we'll see you next time.